must be celebration week in the industry of mortgages because all is abuzz about who is the best or the worst at what they do. Now, here's my question. How do we judge who is the best? Is it who makes the most money, closes the most units? Or is it, or am I idealistic, the people who simply do the best job at what they do for the community? I like that one better. People like Jennifer Miller, who raised her kids, married a great guy, and never takes anything for granted. If you're in South Carolina, this is a girl you want to work with. Or is it somebody like Katie Parsons, who's way more clever than I'll ever be, and who will use that wit in a way to help people get homes that I probably couldn't imagine out in Portland, Oregon? Or maybe it's Adam Smith in Denver, Colorado. He's going to call you. Or maybe it's Jason Malmstrom in Duluth, Minnesota. That guy wakes up, I really believe this, looks at his kids and says, I'm going to try to be helpful to other people today because of you. I identify with that. So what makes a great producer? Is it units or is it ethics? Units always follow ethics if you're doing the right thing. Stacy Van Rosendahl in Utah, she makes her community better. Tony Valencia, Aaron Castilla, Anthony Mosley of Van Dyke. He's killing it with his videos and his content, and he's making his community better. What about somebody like Ryan Hills? Hey bud, how's that whole thing working out? Pretty good, and it probably should because he's great at what he does. Do you know Patrick Queally? Did you know that he right now, as we speak, he's made my partner Frank Garay's daughter his surrogate because she moved from Hawaii to Boston, of all places, a cold foreign place in the world, his home. And he did this without question or reservation. Today, right now, as we speak, because that's who he is. Or maybe it's Joe Bayer Jr. in St. Louis. Dude, how many hours have we spent trying to find a way to talk to people in your community to make things better about owning a home? And by the way, how is your dad? In a case of the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree, how many hours and days and weeks have we spent? I'll see you in the Ozarks, by the way. Chastity Graff, a great broker in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. The turtle soup is great, provided we have a little cherie in it. Greg Peckman, a machine with a heart. We can all look up to him. Or how about Shannon Hoff in Sacramento? Do you want to see something funny? Check her out on Halloween. Do you want to see something funnier? Check out her production. Do you want to see how she does it? She writes everything, and I mean everything down. Cute can be calculated. That's what she shows us. What about Sonia Jacobson? I mean, let's be honest, her kid is going to be playing in MLB in a couple of years because he's that good, and I'm going to get a new team hat. I mean, I can go on from here, and I kind of want to because there's so many people who are great producers all across the country. What I admire is not their units, but their ethics. They all kick ass, by the way, too. These are community-based lenders who spend their time trying to make every day for everybody a little bit better. A slice of life, so to speak, in their own hometown, a place to be better. And they win through effort and they win through accomplishment. Now, these are the people who inspire me. These are my top producers, units aside, though they're probably there. Who are yours? So here's the takeaway from today's show. Why don't you find that person in your community who just makes shit better for everybody and celebrate them, emulate them, and try to put a little shine on what they do because your marketing as a consequence will win when you do this. Does that make sense?